Hey YouTube, I'm gonna make one more quick video and comment about a Fable deck and the strategies in playing around certain meta cards. Now the card I'm gonna talk about is Maxx right now. This is a really crucial card that often can hamper your Fabled OTK. This card, once your opponent drops, it's probably the best idea to just stop your play, or else they're gonna draw a crap load because Fabled special summons so many times in one turn that they're gonna draw a lot of cards. And next turn you're gonna be in bad position. And you can't just hope that you'll OTK them because a lot of people run Gores or Tragodia and that'll stop your play. Fabled special summons so much that I oftentimes don't remember whether I whether I normal summoned or not that turn, and I need to look through my graveyard to see which ones I did. So playing around Maxx can be a little difficult, and oftentimes you're just going to be forced to leave this and this out and have your opponent attack into them or something, or just set some of the back row you might actually have Warning or Judgment to protect them. But there is another option to play around Maxx, and what you're going to need is actually two Cerburrels in your hand as well as a Brio. Now, there's a good chance you're going to have Brio because he's one of the key synchros in a Fable deck, and he's relatively easy to get out. As well as having two Cerberals isn't too bad either. Now, these three cards create an infinite loop, so once your opponent drops Maxx, you can either choose to just stop your play, which is probably the best idea, but if you want to actually push them and you have a good idea as to what they're running and what cards they have, then you can do this play. Now say your opponent has something on the field, and you're going to want to discard Cerburrel, which is going to special summon it and bounce whatever card back to hand. Then you're going to want to target your own Cerburrel, discard this Cerburrel, return the Cerburrel back to hand. Now this is an infinite loop, and you're just going to keep special summoning Cerburrel, returning Cerburrel to hand, and you're just going to keep doing that. And you can actually force your opponent to draw out their entire deck. Now this is less of a viable play due to Valor being a really popular card. So eventually they're going to draw into Valor and are able to Valor your Brio and stop returning the Cerberrel. But still, a lot of people are just maining Maxx though to get over the current meta decks like Windups or Plants. So there might be a chance that they're not running Valor, in which you're going to leave them with no cards in deck and a good and no way out of winning that game. So that's always an option. It's the Brio double Cerberrel loop. So if you want to try that out, that's fine. A little more about Maxx. This card, I don't think a lot of people saw the potential of it when Storm of Ragnarok actually came out, but it's become a really popular card, so a lot of people are using it, and that might hamper people's use of an archetype like Fabled because of all the special summoning they have, in favor of more slower decks like E-Heroes or something. That's also why that's why I think fairies have sort of lost a lot of their luster, because I don't know, I haven't played against fairies in locals in a long time. I didn't play them at last regional, and none of my friends or other members of Team Womble have played against them in a while either. And I think that's mainly because once they go Venus and somebody drops Maxx, you're forced to summon it, and you can't just leave Shine Ball out on the field along with a weak 1600 Venus. So you're kind of forced to go into Gotchi and plus your opponent, plus all the other extra Hyperion special summoning and Birdman kind of leaves them open, which is why I think Maxx really hurts those decks and can really hurt Fabled also. But if you use that the double Cerberrel Brio Infinite Loop, that's one way to play out of it. Otherwise, you're just gonna want to stop your play. Okay, YouTube, thanks for watching. That was more Fabled strategy. Subscribe and keep watching Team Mole's videos. Thanks, bye.